Hello everybody, and welcome back to more Yu-Gi-Oh! Legacy of the Duelist. It's time for Magna Cum Laude. Chumley entered the Industrial Illusions card design contest and won, but since he hadn't passed his exams yet, Dr. Crowler only agreed to give him a recommendation if he passed. Chumley hasn't passed his exams. Now what kind of school would we be to send Pegasus some flunky? If Chumley can beat me in a duel, then I'll let him go. A duel? But if he loses, he'll be expelled immediately. Don't be nervous, this duel will simply affect the rest of your life. Okay. Well, are you waiting for an invitation? I got one right here, let's duel! Heck yeah! I did like this duel on the show. I liked it a lot. This was the turning point for me where I'm just like, you know what, these characters are really cool. Alright, Dr. Velian Crowler, this is one of the only times I hope I have some of your more advanced cards because Ancient Gears are great. Ancient Gears are great, but if you have only the basics, like we are seeing right now, it's going to be tough. How come you don't have your fusion? Huh. Seems a little weird to me, but whatever. Oh, there it is. That's a card you should not have. I'm going to summon Ancient Gear Frame. And by summoning this card... No, I'm not trying to do that. And by summoning this card, I can activate my effect. I'm going to discard one Ancient Gear Golem from my hand. And then I'm going to receive one Ancient Gear Golem from my deck. I'll never be stopped. Alright. Then I'll set this card because I guess I will. Chumley, you don't really have that many beater monsters, so... Unless you have some new cards yourself, you'll have a trouble beating this card. Alright. You're gonna wish you would have killed my monster when you had the chance. I'm sorry, buddy. I am gonna summon the Ancient Gear Beast, one of the strongest cards of old school Yu-Gi-Oh! I'd say 2006. This card's effect is legitimately good. Good enough where not being able to be special summoned is makes sense. Because not only can you not activate spells or traps, but your monster effects are negated. So even if you were a giant rat, you'd be useless. Now I'm going to set this card, and we're going to wait and see what Chumley has up his sleeve. Come on, Chum, you're trying to graduate. Don't you want to be a big old artist man? I guess that's the best he can do. The Ancient Gear Drill. I'm going to activate the Ancient Gear Drill. And with it, I discard one Ancient Gear Golem in order to play... an Ancient Gear Castle face down. Now, I'm not going to use that castle just yet, but it will happen eventually. I could always attack you to... You know what? I'll do it for the lulz. I'm going to summon Ancient Gear in attack mode. And yes, I have intention of doing a whole 100 damage. I attack. Even that powerful card gets negated. Nimble Momonga is an amazing card, Chum, and a good card for you to run. It just doesn't matter. Alright, next turn I can use my Ancient Gear Castle. A set? Is that it? Oh, Chumley. Oh, Chumley. Oh, man. Yeah, I do piercing. It's over. I activate Gear Town. I activate Ancient Gear Castle, buffing all my monsters. I now summon my monster with the effect of Gear Town, which means I only need one tribute, my Ancient Gear card. Now I summon the legendary Ancient Gear Golem, which should get an animation. Damn it. It should, though. We all agree. Then I attack your monster. Now, the safer attack, even though this guy does piercing, would be this. But screw safety. There's no way he got another Nimble Momonga. Alright, wait for it. I want to see what it is. I guess I can't see what it is. Alright, let's just go for game. Like I said, it can't be Nimble Momonga again. Exactly. I did 5,900 damage, and oh no, I only have 3,000 defense to rely on. Ancient Gear Beast, destroy him. Sorry, Chum. That wasn't even a duel. I lost! I can't get my dream job! Stop that crying. It's true that you have lost this duel, but losing doesn't always mean failing. What do you mean? This duel was not win or lose, but to prove your ability. Huh? For the talent you displayed today, how could I ever fail you? I will recommend you for the position at Industrial Illusions. So I'm not kicked out? You're graduating. Farewell and congratulations, Chumley. Hey, that was sweet. That is just sweet. Hey, look, it's the card he drew. All right, now it's time for the ultimate Season 1 ender, the graduation match. Once again, Zane Truesdale proved to be the highest scoring duelist at Duel Academy. Having at the top rank, he had the right to choose his opponent for his graduation duel. Congrats, Zane. You've done it again. You've gotten the highest score in the school, and you know what that means. You win the honor of being the headliner in Duel Academy's prestigious graduation match. Why, thanks. And tradition dictates that you get to pick whoever you want as your opponent. So who will it be, Zane? Who will I duel? The only one worthy. It's time to give Jaden his rematch. It was soon time for the graduation match. Jaden looks serious. That's got to be a first. I wonder if he's nervous. He ought to be. All right, Zane. I guess may the best duelist win. Enough stall tack. Let's do this. Hey, we're going to duel Zane. But this time we're going to play as Jaden, which is interesting as you technically should have been able to play as any character for this duel. Okay, well, let's see. He wants to go second, actually. And he won't. Interesting. Cyber Dragon decks actually prefer to go second. So I guess I'll get to see what other kind of cards he's running. Interesting trap to be running, but sure, I like it. I'm a personal fan of it. So Zane is just going to set a card and nothing else, which is a little weird, but understandable. He's scared. Some of these cards I have to keep. I have to keep. I'm going to throw away my Blade Edge. I'm going to set Battle Guard Rage. I'm going to set Final Fusion, and I'm going to do my best with Wild Heart. I was thinking about fusing Wild Edge, and then I was like, nah. Plus, I might have Miracle Fusion in this deck. Damn, Cyber Phoenix has too much defense for literally all of Jaden's beaters except one he shouldn't have, Stratos. Because Stratos should not exist in Season 1. I don't think. It might. It shouldn't. Alright, now I can use my trap cards. Mostly just one of them, but still. Alright, he's going to use that for fusion, isn't he? No, he's not. Alright, my trap cards are useless on Wild Heart, so I'm not going to fall into that trap. That's okay. We took a little damage, but a little damage is fine. I was hoping for a poly, but we're going to have to play this a little differently. Alright, I'm going to summon Burst Inatrix. Not really a play I want to do, it's just a play we got to do. Then I'm going to attack thanks to my Battle Guard Rage trap card. Now this should make your card surprisingly go back in your hand, which is interesting. But it's the best I can do right now. My hand is kind of disgustingly bad. Get back in defense mode. Yeah, I was going to say, get back in defense mode. You have a trap, which means Wild Heart would have come in handy now. But no. Ah, Defusion. That's a really good top deck. Alright, I have another Burstinatrix, but they can't really do much. So I'm just going to set Bubble Man for now, just so I have another card. Then we're going to attack and destroy your face down. Oh, wow. Even you just having that card is disgusting and sad. Alright, Saberkirin, good to see you. Again, I'm struggling to draw Polymerization. Maybe my heart's not in it. I need to eat some rice. Dorothy! I need some food! Yeah, you couldn't beat me, even if you wanted to. Dorothy, please! I need food or else I'll lose this duel. Well, this will help. I activate Rhoda, probably for Stratos if it's an option. It's not anymore. Okay, so this time they're actually caring about the duel itself, and that I can respect. Alright, I'm going to summon Elemental Hero Wildheart. And with Elemental Hero Wildheart, I don't feel any fear. I attack. You're a defense mode monster. That way it doesn't go back to your hand. It has to be sent to the graveyard to get its effect. Attack. You're not going to the graveyard. Take that, Zane. Now who's the best at the academy? I got food in me now. Zane? I'm not used to the CPU thinking that long. Alright, Zane's a little bit worried. Him and I are both struggling to draw a poly, but hold up. Maybe I can fix that. I mean, technically, yes. I don't know if this is Nerf Future Fusion, which still makes no sense. I mean, okay, it is Nerf Future Fusion. God damn it. That's lame. That's super lame. Alright, I could make Wild Edge, but Wild Edge doesn't technically add anything. Or I can make Flame Wingman, which I think I would prefer to make. So I'm going to activate Miracle Fusion. Miracle Fusion, let's go with Flame Wing Man. I'm going to use... Oh, shit. Which one? Okay. Yes, thank God. It shows you in the corner. Which Burstanatrix is the one that's fused. Alright. We're going to make the ultimate fusion. And with Flame Wingman, I can now do some burn damage, which would be nice. On top of that, I have a lot of monsters to do some serious damage in general. Alright, let's do this. Okay. Flame Wingman, do the honors. Yeah. You were in defense mode, so you get nothing. Oh, you do get it still? Okay, good for you. Never mind, but take your burn. Oh, wait, face up is where it gives your machines protection. That's true. Alright, I'm going to do 800. Then I'm going to do 12. Or 22, I mean. Then I'm going to do 15. And I'd love to defuse into victory, but defusion specifically states if all fusion materials that were fusion summoned are in your graveyard, you can special summon them, but they're not. They are not, because we didn't normally fuse. If we had Poly, we would have won, but we did not have Poly. We still did really good, though. Zane's struggling in this duel. It was literally only the Shadow Rider females that were hard. Like, Camula and Tanya were hard. The rest of this season's been pretty easy. Alright, Future Fusion, it's time for you to actually do your job. Let's see. What's a really cool monster? Out of all of these, I say go for Thunder Giant. Yes, sir. And then we're going to put together a Sparkster and a Clayman. And now that we've done that, next turn we'll have a strong card, though we're not going to need it. The duel's already over as far as I'm concerned. I just want to see what my fusions are. I can't really make much with just Avion. I can make another one of these, but I thought I was going to have Wild Wingman, but that's not the case. Alright, let's see if we can win this duel with our super power. No. I cannot. Damage Polarizer? Sure. Dude, you lose either way. You know what? Monster that cannot be stopped by a trap, go. Yeah, that's Zane. You suck. What the hell? Wow, Zane, you really suck. I'm gonna miss you. And you, Jaden. That's why I'm passing you the torch. Once I leave here, you'll be the top student of the school. Despite your grades or your rank, you'll be the best, so make me proud. Yeah, your grades suck, dude. Alright, that was fun. Oh, a new breed of hero. We get to play on the other side. We're finally not Jaden. Thank God. It's time, everybody. Jaden is our opponent for once because a new breed of hero is here. As soon as the academy was over, it was the start of Jaden's second year at Duel Academy with one big change. Chancellor Shepard was called away for unknown reasons, so Dr. Crowler served as the acting chancellor. Aster Phoenix not only is the superstar of the top-ranked dueling world, he's joined the freshman class of our very school. With a celebrity under my tutelage, I'll be famous. After all, everyone on Earth knows Aster Phoenix. Dr. Crowler didn't realize that Aster already arrived on the island much earlier, so Crowler was left waiting at the docks. That doesn't make any sense. He's a no-show. And Aster covertly took care of some business on the island. He returned to the big city to continue dueling professionally. Aster prepared for his duel with the hottest pro duelist on the circuit, Zane Truesdale. Before the duel, Aster met with his big agent, Sartorius Kumar. What's up? I wish you'd spend less time on your juvenile games and more time preparing for your duels. You're on the heels of greatest challenge of your life. Please, you know I'll win. Yes, the cards do predict victory. However, Zane is merely one step towards your true destiny. Any chance you're going to tell me what my destiny might be? No, but you shall find out in due time. And until then, you must put your complete faith in me and your adopted father. Don't worry, he didn't kill your real dad. After your battle with Zane, you will return to Duel Academy where you will challenge Jaden Yuki to a duel. But first things first, your public awaits. Yeah, I've got a big night ahead. After Aster defeated Zane, he announced his next opponent would be Jaden Yuki. Back at Duel Academy, Jaden and Aster faced off. Alright, time to loosen your tie, roll up your sleeves, and get your game on. Please, I won't even break a sweat. You're going down, man. Well, there's only one way to find out. Let's do this. No, it's because I'm playing as him. That means you are going to lose. Now, granted, I don't know how they built Aster Phoenix's deck, but hopefully decently. So far, most of the GX decks have been better than the dual monster decks. Like, you can tell because we're, like, even though this seems to have more story involved, like, we're getting through the stories a lot faster. Are you serious? Are you fucking kidding me? Alright. Alright. Well, game crashed. Oh, hard crash. It's taking this long. I've never seen it take this long to close the software. What the hell is going on? Yeah, I know. Yeah, we all know. Everyone in the world saw that right now. Konami, make better games. Come on, man. Clean up your games. I'm playing one player offline, story mode, and the game has crashed twice on me. Does that make sense to anybody? No, it shouldn't. All right, let's get back to it. New breed of hero. Let's just get right into the duel, and maybe this time not crash the whole game. All right, I wouldn't mind using a Sea King Dragon. Damn it. That's fine. All right, can I actually see my hand this time, or is that illegal? I like this hand. If only because this means this duel is going to be very silly. All right, most of Jaden's cards, unless he randomly has Stratos, he can't beat Sparkman. He can't beat him. Oh shit, that's a really strong start. That's a shame. I was right. That's probably Clayman, but I was right. Alright, Heart of the Cards, give me a card. Dasher is not terrible, but without D-Shield, it's not good enough. I'm just going to set this to maybe pull off with Dasher, and I'm going to attack. It was only Bubble Man. Electricity beats water, after all. Oh, shit. Is it Clayman this time? Oh, you have your own Sparkster. Okay, that's a problem. Sparkman's going to be an issue. I hope I draw my field spell. This deck looks like it just wants me to use my field spell, so if I can pull that off, everything will work out. Or if I can get another good trap like D-Shield. But without it, I don't stand a chance. Dasher is not the best aggressive monster. Now, Diamond Dude, that's a real card. I'm going to go ahead and summon Diamond Dude in hopes of hitting a not Poly, even though it would be cool to pull off Poly. Let's say Fusion Sage. That'll work, yeah. That's freaking awesome. Alright, now I'm gonna attack. Sparkman. Honestly, yeah. Let's make a trade, because this is gonna be bad. I knew it. Which means, the odds are you don't have another Sparkman. Which means, Diamond Dude's 1400 attack beats everything but Wild Heart. He actually drew it? Some bitch. I can't believe he drew it. I'm not even mad. That's just impressive that we can actually call the exact card he would need. But I drew Sparkman, and thanks to Diamond Dude's effect, I get to use Fusion Sage. And I get one of my 2 polys, which Sparkman does fuse in this deck, but sadly, the fusion it makes is not exactly easy to achieve. Alright, I'm gonna go ahead and attack, and put you down, Jay. Now we're tied. You may have defeated one of my Destiny cards, but you'd never hurt one of your own hero monsters. I'm giving you a lot. I was gonna say, I'm giving you a lot of time to fuse. You're bound to fuse at this point. I was about to call the shit out of this. Oh man, I wish I had those cards in my hand. I wasn't that lucky. Flame Wingman and his superpower will definitely get us. And he had another Wild Heart, because why not? And a Bubble Man, sure. Alright, we're in a lot of danger, obviously, but there is a way out of this. But there is a way out of this. Heart of the Cards, give me the card I seek. Oh, there it is. Okay. The cards have agreed to get me out of this. I don't have any good spells right now. Not a single one. That works out. We still have to take 15, I know, but at least we don't lose this duel. And I don't think I'm going to draw another Sparkman, but I might draw Warrior Returning Alive if that's in this deck. Heart of the Cards, help me out here. Well, I did need my field spell, but I think it's too damn late for it. Yep. too damn late for a clock tower prison. You need 4 counters to make this card work, and I don't think we're going to hit 4 counters anytime soon. The only way I could is if I drew Destiny Hero Defender, and even that, I mean, I'd have to draw it. And that's if he doesn't just summon a monster right now. Actually, that one doesn't beat us, but it could have. It could have, though. Alright. I still have 1 turn left. If I can draw a decent defender, we win. Damn! Avion. That's not going to work. Alright, the duel's over anyway, so I'm going to activate Magical Stone Excavation. Then I'm going to get rid of Dasher, and I'm going to get rid of Burning Land. And I'm going to use this to get back my Terraforming. And now that I have my Terraforming, I activate Terraforming. And with this, I can get another Clock Tower card. Then I'm going to fuse my Avion with my Clock Tower to create Elemental Hero Clock Tower. Now, obviously, I'm making all of this up, and I'm going in to die. Alright, you got me there, Jay. It took me too long to get that field spell going, but we'll try again. We'll try again. Most of that was just bricks, honestly. I mean, the trap would have been good if I could have kept it, but other than that, yeah, most of it was just bricks. Alright, let's see if we can try that again, Aster. Maybe get Diamond Dude a little earlier. Diamond Dude is quite a good card. Oh, we got our field spell. Oh, field spells. And I might even be able to fuse if I'm patient. Alright, I activate Terraforming. And with this, I'm going to go with my Clock Tower Prison card. Just in case he has MST or something of that nature. And I'm going to play Clock Tower Prison with no intention of actually summoning a monster yet. Because I might be able to pull off a fusion if I don't. And I know that's a lot to ask for, but we'll see. Pot Greed. You started both duels of Pot. Good on you. And that's your best card. That's a problem for me. Still, if I can draw the hero I'm looking for, I can come out of this on top. Burstinatrix, are you in here? No, but Doomlord is just as good. I'm going to go ahead and summon Destiny Hero Doomlord. And for 2 turns, I'm taking out your Sparkman. Alright, that's all I can do. You can't attack the turn you used Doomlord's effect. With any monsters. Alright, if I can build up those counters to 4, I'll be unstoppable. A second Sparkman! Damn it! But putting my Destiny Hero card in the grave is actually what we're looking for. In fact, I need to find a way to throw away Dasher as well. Alright, I drew Sparkman, which is quite good, but all it can do is kind of hold the field till Jaden fuses. And in my best hope, I can summon Dasher. 3. 1 more counter and you're done for, Jay. Alright, Heart of the Cards. Diamond Dude, that's another good one. Alright, let me actually... I'm just going to go with Diamond Dude. Diamond Dude, it's okay. I just want to see what you would actually receive. Ah, well that's the card I'm trying to summon, but not what I'm looking for. This time, let's try to get rid of his Mirror Force now while we have the chance. He doesn't have... Well, maybe he does have it, he just wasn't willing to use it. Okay. Because every time I played as Jaden, I had 3 Mirror Forces, which was ridiculous. And I still lost all the time. So thanks to the Clock Tower being at 4 counters, he can't kill me anymore. I no longer take any damage. Not even Blade Edge can scratch me. I don't take damage. It's like having Tornado Wall with Umi, except all in 1 card. Now, if I wanted to, I could use Burning Land, and I'd actually get some good use out of it. And I might. First things first, I'm going to summon Elemental Hero, or Destiny Hero Dasher. Then, just to show off the combo, I will activate Burning Land. With this, I destroy the field spell, and that means I could summon Dreadmaster, the ultimate Destiny Hero monster, for like 1 duel, and then he focused on better ones immediately after. And with Dreadmaster's effect, I am going to special summon Elemental Heroes Doomlord, or Destiny Heroes Doomlord and Diamond Dude. Doomlord, join the field. Diamond Dude, you know what to do. And Dreadmaster gains the attack of every Destiny hero on the field, making him even stronger than Ravael. Sadly, I didn't get the card I was looking for, and we can actually just reset Clock Tower Prison. Now, it's going to take some time to rebuild it, but we'll see how it goes. Next, I'm going to activate the effect of Destiny Hero Dasher, and I'm going to use it to get rid of Doomlord, which doesn't help you in the long run, but it's okay. So, with this, we're going to attack and see if he had Mirror Force. He did not. Alright, Dreadmaster. Oh, he had Hero Signal, which he'll use for defense. Yes, he will. Alright, Dreadmaster, you ready to tear down some walls and tear down some life points? 1900 damage. And Diamond Dude, I wish I could keep you alive, honestly. Keeping you and Dasher alive is going to be a tough ordeal, to say the least. But I'm going to rebuild my Clock Tower, which I actually don't know if Clock Tower lets me summon from the grave. It has to be hand or deck, damn. So that means I can never bring back Dreadmaster. Warrior returning alive. Yeah, if he gets Wild Edge, I'd be dead. But I don't see that happening. Alright, my monster may be weak, but that's okay. Dreadmaster was only one card. Now, if I can get my Poly off, you'll be dead. I have spent so much time trying to pull off Poly. Select one face of monster, inflict damage to your opponent equal to the monster's original attack. Yeah, that's nice. Burn is good in some cases, but not this one. Wow, this card just sucks. Dreadmaster, you kind of just suck. I'm not going to lie. I expected a lot more from such a hard to summon card. But I can just rebuild Clock Tower Prison and be unkillable until it's time. Blade Edge is exactly the kind of card we're looking for. Now, granted, we're going to take way more damage than he is. That's a problem. Yep. With Burning Land on field, that is a definite problem. Ah, I can't draw Burstinatrix to save my life. I activate Misfortune. Burn, you son of a bitch. Ah, it's not enough. It's not enough. God damn it. I waited so... Did they only put one Avion and one Burstinatrix in the deck? Ah, I tried. I pulled off the Dreadmaster combo, but it didn't matter. I really wanted the fusion. No, Jaden. You bastard. I'll get you. I'll get you. Finally, the duels are tough. Now that I'm not Jaden and I'm dueling against him. This card is always treated as Phantom Beast. Nah. Alright, Jay. I need to find a way to defeat you. If I had my Destiny Hero trap cards, I probably could because I could make my monsters safer. Like D-Shield. Exactly. And thanks to Dread Servant, I'm in a really good spot. I activate Clock Tower Prison. I summon the Dread Servant. Thanks to Dread Servant's effect, I can give a counter to Clock Tower Prison. I set the D-Shield. And next turn, I'm going to go straight into Diamond Dude to search out more spell cards, because I have Avion, but I need to draw Burstinatrix. Alright, I'm at 2 counters very early in the duel, and he has nothing to show for it. I could D-Shield, but D-Counter only works when I'm summoned, so whatever. Did this, you could target one spell and trap, destroy that target? No. Thank you, but no. If I had 4 counters, 100% worth, but I don't have 4 counters. Alright, I have Sparkster again, but that's not what we're looking for. I want Diamond Dude. And with the power of Diamond Dude, I'm going to activate my effect. There she was! Damn it. She is in the deck. She's in there somewhere. Alright. D-Shield is super worth on Diamond Dude. It's one of the best combos. So I can keep trying to hit spell cards, which I seem to run a decent amount of. Alright. Normal spells specifically. Skyscraper and my Clock Tower working together. That does make Clayman stronger, but like I said, this is where D-Shield comes in. I activate the D-Shield. And thanks to my D-Shield, I go in defense mode and your attack is cancelled. Also, I can't be destroyed by battle. I drew Poly instead, which is not good because I'd rather get Poly through this effect. Clayman. Wow, he actually runs Clayman. I didn't know that. You don't have like another hero card, so it's kind of weird that you run Clayman. Alright, I'm going to summon this. There's no, like, different Thunder Giant, you know what I mean? Not until Evil Heroes, at least. Alright, Clayman is done when dealt with. How much defense are you going to get? Yeah, another one. Alright, well, I can't protect my Sparkman, sadly, but Sparkman's death will be part of the goal. All I care about is pulling a Burstinatrix so I can pull off at least one of the fusions in my deck. And I don't take damage anymore. So I get to keep Diamond Dude and keep doing his effect. I think that's a good thing. And eventually I will... Necroshade? Necroshade, hey. You just messed up. Because I'm also using Elemental Heroes. I'm going to go ahead and normal summon Elemental Hero Avion. I drew another normal spell. Gosh darn it. Ah, Polly. Nice. So, of course, I have to top deck Burstinatrix next turn to get that off, but still. Elemental Hero Avion, go. Using your Skyscraper. Diamond Dude, go. I'm feeling on top of the world right now. It's going to be hard to take us out. If Avion survives the turn and I draw Burstinatrix, we will fuse. Odds of both of those things happening, unbelievably rare. Blade Edge, it could actually still be a problem. Blade Edge is still a problem, but luckily Clock Tower will not let me take damage. Alright, I need to destroy my Clock Tower as soon as possible. And the reason we need to destroy it is because if I don't, we're gonna see Blade Edge having some traps to support it. So let's thin out our deck the most we can. Let's see how many more spells we can hit. Useless. I would have loved that, but it's useless for now. Damn it, there she was, once again. Alright, well, I don't have any plays. Blade Edge is going to start hurting us, which is bad, but eventually I'll find a way to kill Clock Tower. There's plenty of cards in this deck that seem to do it. Avion will do some destruction or damage, depending on what he chooses. Oh, he can't damage me, I forgot. At least I can't take damage, never mind. I can take damage, thanks to Clock Tower. Doom Lord could definitely buy us some time, though. I summon Destiny Hero Doom Lord. And with this, I can get rid of your Blade Edge for a time. Then I can activate my Destiny Hero Diamond Dude, and I can't get that. That's a field spell. Sadly, I can't attack this turn because I used Doom Lord's effect, but next turn, Avion will be mine. And don't worry, Blade Edge will come back, but by the time it comes back, I hope I can summon my Dreadmaster. And he'll have a trap by that point. What? 2 traps? That's weird. That is very strange. What the fuck? Why would he set that? Oh, it's Mud Ball. That's fine. We can handle Mud. Okay, that's fine. I thought if he got like Thunder Giant, we'd be in a lot of trouble. But Mud Ball Man is no threat to us. Terraforming might be... Wait, does that work? I actually don't know if that works. It should work, right? If I were to use Terraforming to destroy Clock Tower Prison? Yeah, that should work. But he has a trap now, so I kind of don't want to. I kind of would just rather have my Clock Tower Prison for now. Plus, I need to do it on a turn where I can destroy both monsters, which is not a possibility. Yeah, because Blade Edge is just gonna... Like, if I had done it, Blade Edge comes back right now. And then it would have been for nothing. Foolish Burial. Okay, he can get another Blade Edge. No luck. I thought Blade Edge came back right now. Maybe it's now? It's now. Never mind, we should have done it. I should have done it. Diamond Dude, keep trying. Let me see what else we can get. That would have been nice. I messed up. I've gotten 1 poly. That's all I've gotten so far. I could use Terraforming again to thin out my deck if I wanted, but he's got to have better cards than that. You know what, let me set this in case he does destroy D-Shield like he did last time. I need to make sure that I keep my Diamond Dude alive at least. And like I said, I'm pretty sure if I set my field spell, it would destroy my field spell, giving me the card I'm looking for. Oh, Jesus. Why does he even run this? I guess, yeah, no, there is value in that. Let's try. Let's try. I'm going to set this. Oh, it does not count anymore? Shit. Only in Tag Force does that work. Damn it. All right, so that only works in Tag Force. We're going to have to take some damage because I made that play, but at least I know now. In Tag Force, if you set it counts as destruction, you can pull off Gear Town with that. We'll take a little bit of damage, but overall we'll be okay. Just got to build up 4 counters again. Yeah. It's barely any damage to think of. And Wild Heart is not going to be able to do anything. I drew another Terraforming. Well, that'll thin out my deck, and I won't be able to hit a field spell anymore. Definitely don't want to play Fusion Gate. Jaden would freaking die of happiness if I played that. Oh, I could have used a Dasher. But not yet. I need something that can actually destroy a field spell. That's 2 counters now. 1,000 more damage. We got plenty. We can take 2k more if we need to. We got plenty of life points. Dread Servant guarantees it. I take a lot of damage, but it would guarantee it. I'm going to do it. I'm going to summon the Dread Servant. With the power of Dread Servant, I'll have my boss on my next turn. And hell, he might even go for a little more damage. He might even go for less damage than what he could have done. What? No! No! Are you fucking kidding me? Oh, we lost. He drew MST on the very turn. The turn! I was gonna get it. On the turn, I was gonna get it. He drew MST. Rebuild. That took a lot of damage because of that. Rebuilding. Don't need Clayman. Don't need Fusion Gate. Give me my clock tower. Oh my god. I don't even have enough life points to rebuild. That sucks. He drew it the turn I would have gotten it. I was guaranteed. Oh, Graceful Charity. Thank god. Next turn I can Graceful. That'll fix a lot of this, I'm sure. Alright, Diamond Dude, I'm sorry. We have to redo this. He top decked that card at the perfect time. And now we don't have the life points to survive, but we have Graceful at least. I'm surprised he has infused more, honestly. It's probably because he knows that that card's more worthwhile. And I finally drew the monster we never wanted to draw. And I can't even send it to the grave or else we'll be dead. Okay, I'm going to throw away Polymerize it. I actually have my fusion. I've been wanting to fuse for so long. Fuck, I'd have to hit Mirror Force to pull it off, and then I'd lose the duel. I have to not get my fusion just yet. Not yet. I throw away Avion. And I throw away... If I had gone... Look, I wanted to fuse as much as you guys, but if I have fuse, we'd lose for it. A second Diamond Dude, however, that's some value. Alright, I summoned Diamond Dude number 2. And now I can double up. No luck. That's okay. We're just trying to last until everything is gone. Don't worry, Dreadmaster. You'll be on the field soon enough, and there won't be much left to deal with you. I'm hoping I can get Mudball Man in attack mode, but I'm guessing I won't. Why would you play a monster like that in attack mode, right? Alright, I like the field so far. I know he gets to keep Wild Heart, but at least I can get rid of Blade Edge, which is the real threat. Blade Edge is the one that needs to fall. It's the only monster doing damage to us. Alright, then I can activate a second D-Shield, protecting my other Diamond Dude. Haha! We did 100 damage! Oh, now I need another card. Yeah, there's another card. Okay, what counter? You're on 2 counters? That means in 2 turns, this planet will explode. Fusion Sage! There we go. Don't worry about deck out. We'll win before then. Alright, Fusion Sage, I believe is useless, honestly. I don't think I have any more polys. Funny enough. Alright, I'm gonna end my turn. Dreadmaster, I'll see you in 2 turns. Almost there. Another trap to scare us. I don't like that he keeps drawing them, and I don't seem to have any trap destructors. I can play Misfortune as... I mean, Mudball's pretty strong. It's not the strongest, but it's pretty strong. Yeah. I'm gonna activate this, see if I can hit another Misfortune. Yeah, you're always at the top of the deck, aren't you? Almost always. Hey, what's up, Captain Tenacious? Cool card. Next turn, I'm going for Dreadmaster, and then I'm gonna win this freaking duel. And yes, I see the 2 traps. We'll find a way to deal with it. I wish this thing had built-in defense for how hard it is to summon. Alright, well, I guess I have a new target. Wild Edge. Oh, whoa. Whoa! No! That does beat a Diamond Dude. And will kill whatever else it summons. Oh, I'm surprised he put it in defense mode. He knows he could kill whatever else it summons, but beating Diamond Dude... Oh, okay, well, I guess that sucks, but at the same time, I guess he'll have to deal with it. Alright, I did draw Dasher. That's interesting. I can use it to summon both Diamond Dudes and just summon Dasher naturally, you're right. Alright, I tribute summon for Destiny Hero Dasher. I'm gonna miss that continuous trap, that's for sure. Then I activate Burning Land to destroy both of our field spells. With this, I can now summon Dreadmaster from my hand. Destiny Hero Dreadmaster, special summon 2 more Destiny Hero cards. Yes, I special summon Destiny Hero Diamond Dude and Destiny Hero Diamond Dude. And with these 2 cool dudes together, my Dreadmaster will be unstoppable. 4,900 attack. Plus, I have the rare gold armor, which means you have to attack Dreadmaster. Let's go in. I expect a hero signal at the least. You're barely alive. Maybe I call the Haunted? Where are your traps? It doesn't matter! We win! Alright, tougher duel. Trying to win by Dreadmaster is tough. Your dueling skills may not be half bad. However, there's something I have that you'll never have. Purpose. A reason to duel besides having fun. What else is there? The reason I duel is to bring justice to the world by punishing people who think they're above the law. Come again? I'm guessing you need an explanation. My father was a duelist too. He worked as a card designer for Mr. Maximilian Pegasus. My dad put his heart into every design he created. He was my hero. What happened? Some punk took him away. He broke into our house and now he's gone. That's awful. Hold up, did your dad design... That's right, my father created the Destiny Heroes. They were the last cards he ever made. My father taught me that justice would always prevail. But he was wrong. Justice is a lie. They still haven't found my dad, and whoever took him away... No, your dad's dead. Like, I don't care what they did for the dub, your dad's dead. I duel to bring lawbreakers to justice, and in honor of my father, I used the very cards he created to punish these evildoers. And someday, I'm gonna find the scum that kidnapped my... He's dead. And he can pay back for what he did. I'll know him as soon as I see him, because he'll have a rare card. The one he stole when he took my dad. Aster, you definitely won't know him until he plays that card, that's for sure. It was the last card my father ever made. Whoever has it is going to regret the day he was born. Alright, well, we defeated Jaden. That's Season 2, that is Jaden's Season 2 defeat. The next duel is actually cool. I'm glad they added this duel. Schooling the Master. Cyrus and Jaden watch Cyrus's brother Zane mercilessly defeat another pro duelist on TV. I'm raw yellow now. My brother just hasn't been himself, and I can't stand to see him like this. He does seem angrier these days, but I think the whole bad guy thing is just an act. Ever since Zane changed his image, he's gotten way more popular. I guess, but it's still hard to watch. After his duel, Zane received a letter that said, Truesdale, meet me at the top of the world. Zane climbed a tall mountain on a secluded dojo where a familiar face waited for him. Hello, Master. I should have known I'd find you here. I hope you didn't call me here to lecture me because I don't have time for nonsense. I guess they were too lazy to add my freaking Hell Kaiser outfit, even though it's way cooler. You know why I called you here, Truesdale. Are you sure you want to go through with this? Of course. Now get your game on. You kids are still using that phrase, right? You must realize I can play a card you know all too well. My Cyber End Dragon. I'm well aware of your dragon's power, Truesdale. I'm the one who gave it to you, remember? Well, allow me to remind you about the way it was. You are the one and only heir of the ancient birthright, the Cyber Legacy. I was proud of the duelist you became, and I never regretted handing you that card. That is, until now. This is sounding like a lecture, and I told you I don't have that time. I don't have the time. I'm here for I'm here for one reason only, to get what's coming to me, the rest of the Cyber Legacy. Ah, yes, there once existed a group of cards that became known as the Deck of the Underworld, but it's been locked away, and with good reason. It contains a dangerous force. Spare me the stories. I want the cards. Never. They're actually worse than regular cyber dragons. You have no choice. Once I defeat you, they're mine. Alright. And seeing as we're playing as Zane, it feels like the Chancellor might have failed. And this is like the only duel we'll ever see with the Chancellor until like Season 4, which wasn't even dubbed. Alright, here we go. Zane going second is perfect. So funny enough, Chancellor Shepard's best card actually does beat Cyber End Dragon in a fight. So it's not like he didn't come with a strategy. His fusion does counter Cyber End Dragon, as long as he's the aggressor. If he's the defender, that's where things get problematic. Alright, seems like my opponent did not draw a very good hand. And I don't feel bad for him either. I summon Cyber Dragon Dre. And then I activate the effect of Cyber Dragon Dre. I'm a Cyber Dragon now, with level 5 nonetheless. And now I attack for 18. Take this, Chancellor. Yeah. You also run Cyber cards, but yours are level 5 as well. And they're weaker than mine. Not yet. We don't need it yet. Oh, wait. That's not what I meant. No! That's not a card you should have. But okay. Let's see what you get. The Cyber Ogre number 2! That's one of the strongest cards in the game. Yeah. No, he hasn't. That was his normal summon? That was his normal summon. Let's see him attack. Alright. On battle phase, I activate Attacker Reflector Unit. Or Attack Reflector Unit. And I summon the Cyber Barrier Dragon in attack mode. With this card's effect, I negate your attack. And we're not done yet. Oh, we're not done yet. Sorry, Chancellor, but this duel is as good as over. I summon Cyber Dragon Zwei. This is the Zwei. Alright, and with my Cyber Dragon Zwei card, I attack your monster. I activate Limiter Removal. I win. Yep, that's the power of Zane. Oh! Well, what do you know? The Underworld deck. Truesdale, hold on. Take this with you. A medal? Want to know where I've been all these months? Traveling to schools and duelist leagues in all the 4 corners of the earth. Know why? Because I'm organizing the ultimate tournament. And what am I holding? Your ticket. No one can enter my tournament without one of my medals. Truesdale, it'll be in your best interest to join. I suggest you do. This is an opportunity of a lifetime. I'm not giving up on you, Truesdale. If I can bring you back, if I can't bring you back, maybe your friends can. Funny enough, that tournament, gets sandbagged super hard. The people that show up, do not give a shit about it. Alright, it looks like we're entering Season 2's official arc. It's time to be blinded by the light. Let's do one of the duels. After Aster defeated Jaden, Sartorius traveled to Duel Academy in order to assess the school's students. While on the island, Sartorius came across Chaz Princeton. I am known as Sartorius. I've traveled quite a ways to meet you. Yeah, and why do you want to meet me? Simple. I could use someone like you. Tell you what, I have an idea. Why don't you show me what you've got? Perhaps I'll sign you on as a client. I manage professional duelists. Ever heard of Aster Phoenix? You manage him? Indeed. Now let's see if you're ready for the pros. Chaz was defeated, and Sartorius took over Chaz's mind using the magical powers of the mysterious Light of Destruction. Sartorius also forced Chaz to join the sinister Society of Light organization. Later on, Dr. Crowler was shocked to learn that Chancellor Shepard had returned to announce a new tournament. Thanks for keeping my seat warm while I was away, Crowler, but now I'm back and there's important business to discuss. What can I do to assist, sir? I have to gather all the students. I have an important announcement to make, and it affects everyone. It's going to change our lives. The newly returned Chancellor Shepard addresses the entire student body. First of all, it's good to be back. I have a special gift to offer all of you. A gift? Man, it's good to have Shepard back. I give you the GX Dueling Tournament, a competition for the next generation of Master Duelists. It's like nothing you've ever experienced before, and it starts right now. Duelists from around the globe will converge here. Students and professionals are welcome. When the dust settles and only one duelist remains, he'll be known as the world's greatest. That's me! I'll beat all the pros! Chaz took advantage of the tournament in order to challenge Jaden to a rematch. However, Jaden was late to their duel because he was busy searching for Chaz's old jacket, his most favorite thing in the world. Jaden hoped to use the jacket to break Chaz's mind control, even though Chaz is literally wearing the jacket because they were too lazy to put him in the Society of Light outfit. Actually, I was going through your old stuff and lost track of time. I found your old jacket and thought you might want to try it again. Put that away. I know what you're trying to do and it won't work. I won't go back to the way I was. The old Chaz doesn't exist anymore. I've seen the light. But if that's true, then why does that part of me want to wear that jacket? If you change your mind, I'll leave it right here, Chaz. No one's looking. Fine, I'll use it to wipe the mess once I beat you. Let's duel. Alright, let's do it. This'll be fun. So basically, Season 2 gets kicked off. And obviously Season 2's main villain is the Society of Light, or the main antagonists. So Chaz joins them. He's supposed to be wearing a white jacket right now, which looks pretty snazzy. And we're going to see if we can beat Chaz's new deck using Chaz's old deck. Now, granted, this is going to have a lot more support than it should have, but we'll see. All right, Chaz, your new deck already seems interesting. And my deck seems like crap, but I'll make it work. Potto Greed. Glow Moss, that's actually a Jaden card. That's good. And Ojama Black. All right. Sure. Give me some pot. Yeah, I'll take some. And then I activate Potto Greed. I do have a Poly already, but I can't use it this turn. However, when this card is destroyed by battle and sent to graveyard, you can add 2 Ojamas from your deck to your hand. That's exactly what we're looking for. No. Let's set this. Let's play this in case he has an MST. I want him to use it ahead of time, since I have a backup in my hand. Yes, he did! Oh my god, I called... Oh, but he hit the other card. It doesn't matter. Mystic Walk is somewhat useful, but not necessary. That is not by battle. Really wanted to summon the king, you know? Really wanted to summon the king, but if you want a knight, I'll do a knight. I activate Polymerization. And with this card, I summon Ojama Knight. And with my Ojama Knight and Ojama Country card, all of our attack and defense points are flipping. Yep. Funny enough, it is green and yellow that makes this knight, so that's perfect. Even though you can use any Ojamas. With Ojama Knight's effect, I'm going to block some of your summoning zones, something you probably don't care about. Then I'm going to summon Elemental Hero Burstinatrix, which admittedly won't have many attack points. So, 2500 attack, let's go. Knight Shield Bash! Ojama Bash! And next, we're going to do a little not burning attack, because I'm in defense, using my defense points. I don't know, I'll cut you with my outfit. Yeah, that'll hurt. That does 800 damage. Every fucking time. I thought I was safe. I thought we got out of the era where I'm going to have to deal with this nonsense. This is so... Oh, it's so gross. It's so gross. I get it. They're Society of Light. They should have swords. Swords are revealing light. I get it. Fuck, I hate swords. God damn. Do I hate me some swords? Alright, I'm going to hold this in my hand because I might be able to pull something off with it. Yeah. I don't need a specific Ojama monster yet. There we go. That's a little bit better. That's a little bit better. Let's do it. I'm going to activate Ojama Country. I throw away Ojama Country, and I'm going to bring back Ojama Green. You know what? No, Ojama Blue. The reason we're choosing Ojama Blue is because I don't think I'm going to get to keep these monsters very long. And with Ojama Blue on field, it might be tempting enough for my opponent to come and hit it. Even though Swords is no longer there to protect them. Chaz, is your deck terrible? You know what? 1800 defense is actually respectable. Maybe your cards are just really good defensively. Alright, let me see what I can draw. Ojama Blue. Alright, I guess we're blue today. We're going to summon 2 Ojama Blues, and I'm going to put Burstinatrix in attack mode. Let's see if I can get through all your defenses. First things first, Dunames. Next. Actually, you have insane defense. That's not good. For me. There we go. Haha, I defeated your white Duston. I don't think you should have had that card, but who cares? Alexandra doesn't make much sense either, but I'm sure it's fine. Tribute to the Doom is a huge problem. Oh! You not target my fusion? Like... Okay. I guess it doesn't matter. We are going to win now. I'm going to summon Ojama Black. With the power of Ojama Black, Burstinatrix, Ojama Knight, and Ojama Blue, I'm going to destroy your life points. In one more turn, Chaz. You have one turn to think about your decisions. Was it worth it, joining the Society of Light? Did you win any duels? Yeah, I think you did. I think you beat Alexis while you were in the Society of Light. Did you beat Bastion? Or did Bastion throw? I think Bastion threw against whoever he was dueling. Because Bastion's cringe. He became cringe the second Tanya was through with him. It was over. He just became a sadder and sadder character, which is super funny. Don't get me wrong. I find it hilarious. But it is sad to watch. Alright, well, I can play one more Ojama card. I'm going to activate Ojama Country. Let's really make sure this works out. I'm going to play Ojama Green. I may not be able to make Ojama King like I want to. But I have every Ojama card in this deck. Except red. Now we're going to attack. And let's see if I got lucky and he had no defense. Nope, he has a lot. I don't have a single defense monster. You have to destroy yourself. Which wins me the duel! Ha ha ha! Yeah, baby! Alright, on our first attempt, we have defeated the Society of Light. Not much to them, really. Not much to them. It just doesn't seem right winning that duel. Chaz wasn't really himself, so the duel doesn't count. Chaz has been through enough already. Who cares? Yeah! Next episode's gonna be awesome! Oh my god, I'm so excited. Next episode, everybody, we're gonna be doing a duel for hire. I'm so glad they added this duel, even though it was supposed to be a 1v2. Really worthwhile duel. Alrighty, see you all then.